Hey, hey, ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, yeah, ooh, 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 ooh. Hey, hey, ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. Welcome back to They Hate Geminis. No, for real. Welcome back to They Hate Geminis. I'm your host, Shamari Simone, and I am back with another motherfucking episode, okay? I was gone last week. I have to apologize for that. I was recovering, I went to Portland, and I had the time of my life, okay? I had a time. A time was had. A time was definitely had. I loved it. I have to say, I loved every single bit of it. I loved my way there. I loved all the waiting. I loved every single part of going on a trip. And the fact that it was in Portland and I had a great time just made it all better. Like, I like going on trips in general, but like, something about this trip just, it changed something in me. And I have to share. Now look, the reason why I went to Portland was for my brother's birthday. I have 3 brothers, okay? My oldest brother, he just turned 35. Congratulations to him. He lives in Portland. 2 of them live in Portland. So I went out there for his birthday. I never really get to spend my birthday with him. I have a lot of siblings. My mom had 7 kids. So growing up, there was just always people. And I feel like growing up, I didn't really value having siblings that much because that was all I knew. So I never really got to experience not having them or having them around. And so, like, you don't appreciate something until it's gone. And as we grew older and life happened and people change, things change, my brothers moved to Portland and I'm still here at home with my family. But we've always wanted to be around each other. Like, we've always craved that. We were super close. And so he did come out, like, they would come out for my birthday a couple times, but I never went out there. And I wanted to go out there and experience their life. They lived out there for, like, I want to say, like, 10 years. It felt like forever they lived out there. It might not be 10 years, but, like, it's been a long time. And I just wanted to experience their life and see how they live and how they do things. And so I definitely went out there and I had a great time. I got to meet their friends. And my brother is surrounded by cool people. He has great friends. He has a whole family out there, like, outside from home. And that's amazing to me. And it makes me, like, it just puts things in perspective. But before I get into that, I want to show you guys a little bit of my Portland trip. So cue the clips and enjoy my little mini vlog of me going to Portland. We're at the airport. Our gate is 2:06. Going to Portland, Oregon. I got this one time. Literally disgusting. Don't order this stuff. Don't get stuff like that from the airport. Pickle balls. Pickle balls, bro. Yeah, that's crazy. Alright, so my brother, this one right here. We're surprising my brother with him. Well, he just doesn't know he's coming today. He thinks it's just me.
I want someone to love me. I need a boy who can cuddle with me all night. Give me one, let me long, be my sunlight. Tell me lies, we can argue, we can fight. Yeah, we did it before, but we'll do it tonight. Yeah, that fro black boy with the gold teeth.
So now I have to surprise my brother with my brother. I don't know how we're gonna do that, but we're gonna figure it out.
Looking at me like you know me. I wonder if you got the G or the B. Let me find out and see. Coming over to me. This days are way too lonely. I'm missing out, I know. This days are way too long, and I'm not forgiving, love away, but so I love.
No, facts.
She was like, oh, you guys are really going.
Okay, well now we're picking up my other brother. Okay, we're at this seafood place.
Last water I'm drinking of the night.
That's crazy to say.
Anything is possible. Big 35, you know how we do. Never thought I'd make it here.
Don't say that. Right?
You look rough. It's trials and tribulations.
Wow.
It's a miracle.
I'm saying you act like you went through war.
Basically. The trenches. You make it to the trenches to the top.
He's lying.
Yeah,
He
no,
lived in the suburbs.
life was grand. YouTube, it's your boy. What's up, YouTube? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Dang, smash that like button. This shit was whack.
It was nasty, huh? Pre-game.
It's been all over back in Cali. I'm chill with my boy. About to turn up tonight. It's in a couple hours.
Hey, let's see.
My city.
binky.
We all right.
She a devil. She a bad little bitch. She a rebel.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Diane and Steven. Happy birthday to you.
No, the one for the Charger just left her at a team. Yeah.
So, yeah. That... Honestly, I feel like that video doesn't do a lot of justice. I have to say, I feel like I could have been better with the vlogging, but I was so in the moment, okay? Like, I had so much time to, like, talk to my brothers, get to know them friends, their girlfriends. So I didn't want to just be recording in their face the whole time. I feel like people were more able to be themselves not in front of a camera. And so I wasn't trying to overwhelm them with the camera. But yeah, there was a lot of moments where we were just talking and hanging out, and I was like getting to see new sides of my brothers than I remember. So that was really cool. The clips that you guys seen me going to Portland, I went to Portland with my other brother. We both live in California. We went together. He actually surprised him. That's what that little clip was, where he was just like, what are you doing here? And, you know, boys, they dap each other up. And, yeah, he wasn't expecting him. So we surprised him with him. And, yeah. Lex, Rosa, Maeve, all of you guys that I met out there, so happy. They also tune into my episodes, so I love that. They actually watch my podcast. So it's actually dope knowing that people support me just because they know my fucking brother. Like, it makes me question who I let into my life. It makes me question everything. Like, it makes me realize that there's so much out there and there's so much love in the world that there is like where I am just at, like at home. I don't really have friends in California. All the friends that I grew up with in Vegas, pretty much we grew apart, except for one. I still have my bestie. Love you forever, Michaela. But yeah, besides Michaela, I really don't have any friends. And I met a few people when I moved out here, when I went to beauty school, a few girls, but like we're not close, you know. I also have to admit that it's partially my fault. I could be a bad friend. Like sometimes there wants to be like people want to make plans, we want to hang out, and I will be down when I agree. And then something in me, when it's time, it's just like, I'm not doing that. I don't want to go. I don't feel like getting ready. I don't know what it is. I just don't feel like going. And I have to stop doing that. Like, I feel like that's one of my biggest flaws when it comes to maintaining relationships with people, because I value meaningful relationships, but I feel like I'm just not good at continuing them and holding them, because I sometimes don't want to put in the work. That's just what it is. I just don't feel like putting in the work. Sometimes I'm super extroverted and sometimes I'm super introverted. And usually the introvert comes when it's not supposed to, at the worst fucking time. Like when I need to go out and do something, then I want to be an introvert. Like, girl. But I will say in high school I did have really bad social anxiety. Like I remember having panic attacks because I did not want to go out with my friend. Like, I don't understand where it came from. I grew out of it, but now I'm working on like speaking up and being honest. Like being honest goes so far. Like instead of not ghosting, but like ignoring my friends when I don't want to talk or when whatever, if I'm just honest with them, I notice that like that also builds connection too. Like they're more understanding. It makes me more trustworthy, you know, like just knowing that like, yeah, she might be going through something, which is why she's like mute and stuff, but at least she's communicating that. Like she's not just ghosting me acting weird. So I do love that about growing up and realizing that like something's got to change. And sometimes you do have to admit that you are the problem. And I feel like my relationships with people, I could be the problem sometimes. I'm not always holding myself accountable to be a good friend. So that's definitely something I want to start doing in my 24 years of life of living, going into being 24. I do want to change my perspective on a lot of things, and just the way that I move with people, with relationships, with life, with myself, like my everyday waking up in the morning. Like, I want to get over my fucking self and just live. You know what I'm saying? Like, just live. And honestly, since I got back from Portland, I feel like my mind has been mush the whole week. Like, I wasn't even looking forward to doing this episode. And it's like, I love talking. I love to talk. I love to chat it up. But for some reason, I just was not feeling it. And I don't know if it was like me just being discouraged or what it was. Because like, I'm truly not doing my podcast because I want, like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm doing my podcast because I just like the idea of having a podcast. I like the idea of being able to be in my room and just talk to a camera and then post it and like never have to think about those thoughts again because I got them out. I like that idea because I spend so much time with myself. Like I said, I don't really have any friends out here at all. And when I want to have a conversation, the only person that I usually have to text is either Michaela or ChatGPT. And we're going back to chat because chat does everything for me. Okay? There's nobody better than ChatGPT. And I'm sorry if it's bad for the economy or whatever people say it's bad for. Everything is bad for the economy. Okay? You worried about a little AI. Okay? People are building robots. They're literally building robots. And people are buying Tesla robots. I don't want to talk about you know what? Let's digress. So I do hope that you guys enjoyed my little vlog. And yeah, just wanted to share that experience with you guys because when I went to Portland, like I said, it did change something in me. And I don't know if you guys can hear that. I'm really hoping that you can't because I'm going to be really upset that I'm trying to record a video and there is something going on. I don't want to pause this video right now. Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping I'm good. I'm hoping that I'm good, but yeah, from my trip from oh my gosh, I can't talk today. I'm telling you guys, I'm not ready for this right now. Okay? I've had a long week. Okay? It's been a long 2 weeks, it feels like. It's been 2 weeks since I last talked to you guys. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. It's been a long 2 weeks for me. Okay? That Portland trip was the best thing that could have happened to me in these 2 weeks because everything else has just been so shitty. Not so much shitty, but just more like so uneventful. Like long days of nothing. Just of nothing. The weather has been bad. California's not even acting like California. Why the fuck was it sunny and hot yesterday and today it was cold and I went to the beach on Saturday. Saturday don't even look like it exists. It literally, the weather app, you and Saturday just don't make sense. Saturday's always supposed to be sunny. It's literally Saturday. I digress. I do. I really want to talk about the main topic of today's episode. It's just life. Life lately. Life lately has just been like, I don't even know how to describe it. I'm talking to a new guy. I like him. He's cool. It's been a month now we've been talking. I don't know where it's going. I don't even feel comfortable asking him where it's going because of my first episode when I'm talking about dating in 2025 and how it's literally shit. I feel like I just don't even want to ask a guy his intentions. And that was my whole point, is that you should be able to ask these questions. But I don't know. I just feel like, dude, I don't want to I just don't want to even think about it. I don't want to think about commitment. I might have commitment issues. I think that I self-sabotage because I'm honestly afraid of getting in a relationship. And not because I want to have options, but just because, like, I don't know how I am in a relationship. I genuinely don't. I don't know how my personality is going to handle a relationship, I need to work on myself. And that's always going to happen. For the rest of my fucking life, I'm going to have to work on something. So it's like, I need to get over that and just like experience something. But like, once you get into a relationship, it just feels too real. Then you really have to start thinking about your future. Like, okay, do I see myself actually taking this person seriously? And can I see myself marrying this person? If the answer is not yes, then I don't want to date you. But if it is yes, it's like, okay, well, what do I have to do to make sure that we get there? Because obviously, if that's the end goal, then that's something I should be working towards. So what do I have to do? What do I have to change? Like, I overthink too much to be in a relationship, I think is what it is. I think I'm scared of myself. Obviously, I'm afraid of getting hurt. That's always going to be a fucking problem. But I'm just scared of myself. I'm scared of who I will become. I want to stay true to myself always, and I don't want a relationship to change me. And I think that's the reason why I'm scared. So I don't want to talk to this boy about what he wants. I feel like throughout the month that we've been talking, I barely even really got to know him. I don't want to ask him about his past. I don't want to talk about my past. Like, I just want to get to know him authentically, but I don't want it to take so much time because I feel like at some point he's going to get comfortable with the way that things are and how slow they are. He's not even going to expect a relationship out of me. And then when I'm ready for a relationship, he's going to be like, what the, you know? So I think I also need to just figure out what it is I want before I ask him what it is he wants. So that's one thing with life. Other than that, it being uneventful, it's just like, dude, I just haven't been experiencing enough life. Like, I'm going to be very transparent here. I need more money, okay? I just need more money. I feel like I can't experience life without money. And people want to say money doesn't buy happiness. I don't know who told you that. Like, I could see it from a perspective of money doesn't buy happiness if you're getting the money from, like, a bad way. Like, if you're getting money through sugar daddies or, like, someone tricking you or being on the streets, whatever way you get money that just doesn't feel wholesome, I can see that doesn't bring you happiness because what comes with it is you having to do all these bad things. But if I was doing it the right way and I was making a lot of money, I think damn well I would be fucking happy. I think I would be happy as fuck. I think that I'm sad when I don't have any money. I think I'm depressed when I don't have any money. I think I'm worried when I don't have any money because I'm in the house when I don't have any money. Sitting here, watching TV, wishing that I had money. And I'm not going to say I just don't have any money, but I just don't have enough. Like, in this economy, living in California as a 23-year-old girl, I don't have a degree. I didn't go to college. I take classes online, trying to figure out what the heck is the right thing to do. But I don't, like, I'm just living. And I feel like my lifestyle requires somebody who just makes like $5,000 a day. I need to be making a lot of money a day, not a month. I want to make a lot of money a day. That's the lifestyle I feel like I deserve. And then I feel like once I have the right amount of money, then I could just slow down on making money and just focusing on spending that shit. And then I just go back to, like, I feel like my relationship with money is different than anyone I know in my life. Like, even though I did just say I'm sad when I have no money, I know money is going to come to me. So, like, my relationship with money isn't like I hold on to it so I don't lose it. I will spend it. I will have money saved. Trust me, I'm going to save money. I need, emergency funds. But I could be stingy with the emergency funds, and I will say I have no money. Even if I have $6,000 in my emergency funds, I will say I have no money. Because you just never know when you're going to need that. I could be disciplined with that. But, like, spending money, I'm talking about spending money. Like, my spending money account needs to be, like, I need 50K right now in my spending. That's just for me to spend. Everything else, pay rent, whatever it is. Like, how do I get there? And I don't want to hear you work hard. I don't want to be behind a computer all day just typing away, working for the white man. I want to be making money in my sleep. I want to literally wake up and be like, oh, I just got a deposit for whatever. I barely had to do anything for that. Like, what? I don't want to scam people. I don't want to, like, I just don't want to do too much. Like, I feel like dirty money is going to catch up to you. I don't want dirty money, I don't want to lie online. I don't want to do none of this. Okay, I just want to be authentically me and make money being myself. That's what I've always wanted to do. And I've always said that when people ask me like, what do you want to do? I just want to make money being me. I just want to make money because I feel like everyone is destined for what they're destined for. And some people are destined to be doctors. Some people are destined to be teachers. Some people are destined to, whatever. All the things that you could do to make money. I feel like I'm destined to just be myself. That sounds crazy. But I mean, like, literally, I feel like I'm destined to just be myself and collect the funds. Because I feel like I would be a joy to be around. Everyone would have fun around me. Right? Yes. Speaking of people being around me, I feel like family. Let's talk about family because family matters. Who said that? Was it Kendrick or was it Drake? Who made the song about family matters? If it was Kendrick, I don't want to hear it. But if it was Drake, then yes, family matters. And that's what going to Portland, like I said a little bit earlier, going to Portland really helped me realize how much family means to me. And I am thankful for that because, like, I already knew how my relationship with my family was. Like, I'm not gonna lie, my family is the reason why I didn't go to college, and it's not their fault, it's my fault. I thought I needed to stay here and be there because I want to be in every single part of their lives. Like, I want to be included in everything. I don't want to miss a thing. And I don't know when I'm gonna let that go. Like, my sister's about to graduate high school, and she's gonna go off to college, and she's thinking about going to Sacramento. And that's 6 hours away. And, like, I caught myself literally thinking to myself, like, I hope she does not go. And that is the most selfish thing that I could ever do. Like, I want the best for my sister. I want her to have the best life. I want her to experience all that she needs to experience in her journey. Oh my God, I'm getting emotional. But, like, I really mean it because, like, I feel so blessed to have my siblings. I feel blessed for the people that are in my life, and I don't show it enough sometimes. I feel like, at least growing up, I didn't, but being apart from my brothers made me realize how much they also need us. Like, I was thinking, like, I just miss my brothers, that I want to be part of their lives, but I feel like learning them and seeing how they move and how they operate, they need their sisters just as much as we need them. And, like, with my sister wanting to go to Sacramento, I want to support her. I made a joke and I told her that I will follow her out there, but then, like, realistically, like, I have 2 little sisters who are still going to be here, who have to go through high school. And I work at the high school that they go to, so it's nice that I get to see them as much as I do. And it's going to hurt me. Like, they're my children when they move away. Like, but they're going to move away. I think about moving away all the time. And I think that the only reason why I really stop myself is because, like, I don't want to be away from my family. I don't know if that's because that's literally all I have. I don't have any friends. I don't have, like, a village outside of my family like my brother does. But, like, he went to college, so it was easy for him to meet those people. If I move away, I'm only going to meet people by, like, literally having to force myself to put myself out there. And it's like I said, I used to be shy. I'm an introvert sometimes. It's hard for me to want to do something when I have in my mind a way that it's supposed to go. Like, if I said in my mind that I have to go out and meet people, and I'm going to meet this many people, and I want to meet people like this, and I go out there and it doesn't happen, I'm going to think that, like, this shit is a myth. Like, oh, they say get out and put yourself out there, they say. I didn't meet anybody. No one. I'm never going out again. You know, I've tried to do things where, like, I even went to an adult ministry, a young adult ministry. I was going there for, like, probably, like, consistently maybe 3 months, and I was hoping to meet people, and I didn't meet one person. Like, and I tried. Okay, this is probably what brought me on my show. I went by myself, and going places by yourself will really bring you out of your shell, and I feel like it brought me out of my shell. I was talkative, but, like, at the end of the day, as much as I am trying to get close with God, I don't feel like these people really relate to me. Like, not even because of their race. I don't discriminate. I feel like if you're a cool person, you're a cool person. I don't care what you are. But they were majority white people, and I just felt like they couldn't relate to me because I grew up in Vegas, you know. They grew up in California. That's already a different lifestyle, you know. Even though I did grow up in like the white side of Vegas, but still, like, growing up in Vegas and then moving to California, you would think that's not that much of a drastic thing. But one time I was on the phone with my best friend, and she literally said, "You sound like you're from California. Like, you sound like someone that like should have lived in California their whole life. Like, you don't even sound like you're from Vegas." I was like, "What are you talking about? What does that even mean? Like, I feel like I'm the same person." She's like, "No, like, there's just like a vibe that California people have and Vegas people have that you just don't have anymore." And she's like, literally said, "I honestly never felt like you were truly like from Vegas. Like, I thought you were literally born in California." I was like, "Girl, maybe my lifestyle is for somebody who lives in Vegas or California, but like, I don't know if I love California. I'm gonna be honest. I want to try living in Texas. I do, but first I need to go to Texas. Let's start there. Let's try to get to Texas first, because I've never been there, and I just assume that I want to live there. Like, what? That makes no sense. But yeah, family matters. So check in with your loved ones. You know, if you have people in your life that you're close to, let them know that you care, that you're there, and let them know that they're loved, that you support them, and like always boost them. I call all of my siblings queens and kings. Like, I literally want them to know that like I think highly of them. Like, I think highly of them. And that's just what it is, you know? I'm really big on affirmations. I affirm myself. I'm going to affirm the people I care about and the people that I love. And strangers. Everyone's beautiful, and you guys are all kings and queens. All right. The next thing that I want to talk about is creating that peace of mind. Okay, life lately has taught me that I need to create peace. I need to protect my peace. I need to build my mental health, and I need to protect my energy, you know? Like, not just for relationships, in life in general. Like, the way I think about myself, the way I think about my life, that reflects in how I'm living. Like, if I think shitty of myself, I'm gonna have a shitty life. If I think shitty of my life is gonna be shitty. I feel like literally the way I feel about people, the way I feel about myself, things in general, like literally anything that you think of, whatever my perspective of it is, reflects, it shows back to me. Literally, my life is my reflection of what's inside my brain. When I realized that, I started doing everything I can to change the way I think. Like, I go to sleep and I listen to affirmations in my sleep. I put them on YouTube. I go to sleep. I've been doing this for a long time. I just started doing it consistently, like every single night now, for like months. But now I've moved into not affirmations, but just like frequency noises. That sounds crazy, but trust me, it helps. Like, first of all, it helps me sleep. And I also just feel so good in the morning because it's still playing, and you wake up to that like sounds, like just like rising you up in the morning, and you're like, okay, I don't want to get up, but today's gonna be a good day. It has to be. Okay, I went to sleep so peacefully and I woke up so peacefully. Why would today not be a peaceful day? Like, I'm serious about protecting my peace. Like, I've cut off people, I've cut off things, whatever is just not serving me. I'm learning to let go because I had such a control issue or abandonment issue where I'm afraid of things not staying with me and sticking with me. Like, I'm loyal, okay? I will stick with the same thing for as long as I can because I'm afraid of abandonment. I don't want to abandon nobody. Once I build that connection with you, okay? If you feel like I abandoned you, it's probably because we didn't have that connection, or you did something to me. But anyway, that's a different topic for a different day. Truly, I just feel like once I prioritize protecting my peace and my space, my energy, it will reflect in the way I live my life, and the lifestyle that I said I'm destined for, I will start to live. because I'm not feeding into the negative. I'm not feeding into whatever's not serving me. I'm done with that. I've been done with that. And you should be done with that too. Why are we staying in situations that we know are not good for us? And I don't even mean just relationships, okay? Whatever that makes you think of, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, the first thing that comes to your mind when I say, let it go, whatever that is, you need to let that go. Just let it go. What serves you is always going to come. It has no choice but to come to you. But if you're blocking it, it could be literally right here and you're blocking it. Move out the fucking way. Move. And let it come and consume you and take it in and embrace it. Like, move. You're blocking yourself. And that's why I need to let my sister go to Sacramento. Let her ass go. I'm not going to be the one that blocks her. If she don't end up going, that's on her. Because I'm going to support her. And I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that she's taken care of. That's my biggest worry, is that, like, she's going to go out there and not know what she's doing. She's going to get lost somewhere. I just think the worst. And that's what I mean. I need to protect my peace. That's not protecting my peace. Protecting my peace would have the thoughts of, she's going to go out there and she's going to figure it out. She's going to go out there and she's going to thrive. She's going to go out there and we're actually going to grow closer because we're going to FaceTime every day. I'm going to go out there every single chance that I get. She's going to get good grades. She's going to get good grades. She's going to experience university life, something I didn't get to experience. She's going to teach me something. She's going to literally be teaching me something because I never experienced being in university. I want her to have that experience. Sims is the reason why, you know? Like, I lived through my Sims, and you know what? I'm going to start living through my sisters. Because the things that they have the opportunity to do that I missed out on, I want them to experience. And even if it makes me go broke. My sister's prom's coming up, and she needs all these things, and I don't want to do it because I want to keep my money. But I'll do anything for my little girl. Like, I just will. I will. It's just inside of me. It's not even like I think about it. It's just like, dude, of course. My sister. I literally love seeing a smile on their faces. Like, especially if I'm the one who caused it. It makes me feel good inside. Like, oh, like, I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Is it a sibling thing? Is it a human thing? Probably. But that's just what it is. What else do I want to talk about? Let me look at my notes. Honestly, my notes are just all over the place. I know that I wanted to talk about life lately, but like, dude, it's just like it's just not that deep. Well, no, it's deep. Okay, trust me. I can get deep. I can get real deep. And I feel like okay. Dude, okay, the guy that I've been talking to, he literally is so much like me. It's insane. Like, I genuinely feel like scared. I'm scared of it because, dude, it just, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want him to see this. Wipe that smile off my face. I'm not smiling over no nigga. The fuck? The hell? Who the fuck am I? Girl. Since when we be smiling over niggas? When did we start doing that? Yeah, no. Not me. Couldn't have been me. But yeah, like, okay. I want to try... I fucking knew it. Okay. All right, anyway. Dude, I literally can't. I'm gonna have to cut all of that out because nothing literally happened. All right. So first of all, I love girls. I love women. I love being a woman. Dude, I don't know. I'm wearing pink today. Because I'm just feeling woman power today. I feel like empowering us today. And this might just honestly be me talking to myself, because I don't know how many people can truly relate, but like, I don't know so much about like being a black woman in America. And I don't want to say it's a privilege. I don't really want to like make it so deep. I just want to say that like, I never really experienced personally racism, but I know that it still exists because I've seen it. I just never experienced it happen to me. I just want to start by saying that. And you're probably like, girl, whoa, where did this come from? I promise you, I don't know. I know what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that, like, I want to empower all women, okay? Not just black women. But I do have to talk to what I relate to. And I only know and experience myself being black. And although I haven't experienced so much racism, I have experienced colorism. And I think, to me, I think colorism is like, I don't want to say it's disgusting, but I think it kind of is disgusting. And there's a difference. There's like not even a thin line. It's not thin. The line is not thin at all. It's thick. It's thick. There's a thick line between having a preference and being colorist. Like, there's a thick ass fucking line between there. You cannot get that shit confused. It's completely two different fucking things. I see a lot of shit on social media where, like, guys and girls, there's girls who prefer white boys that are black girls, like, they prefer white boys, whatever. That's a preference. I feel like when you say certain things, it becomes racism. Like, I seen this one TikTok, and this guy was like, oh, what kind of, like, do you rather have, like, a blonde or a brunette? And he said, bro, I don't care, as long as she's not the color of my car, and his car was black. As long as she's not the color of... Where? What are you talking about? He's talking about hair color, and you're talking about skin color. That's what I mean. That is 100% racist. That's not... No, racist. That's colorist, but it probably is racist. Wait, I got that confused. I'm pretty sure that's racist. No, because I feel like racist... Doesn't racist mean like... Dude, I don't want to talk about this. I really don't. I don't want to talk about this because I don't want to piss nobody off. And I don't want to sound uneducated. I don't want to sound uneducated. But I think racist is when you think... Like, you don't like another race because they are that race. Like, you hate that race because they're just that race. Like, you hate a person because they are just not the same race as you. That's racist, right? Yeah, I think. Anyway, to get into, like, really what I want to talk about is uplifting ourselves. Like, girl to girl, chica to chica, woman to woman, girl to girls. I love girls. And I love being a girl. I already said this, but I'm saying it again because I could never imagine being a man. Dude, I literally could never imagine being a man. Could you imagine being a man? Like, I can't imagine being a man. I don't even know what type of person I would be if I was a man. I am so happy to just be who I am. Like, but I want to be a better me. Like, I like my personality. I like the way I look. I like myself. But I feel like I could like way more things about myself. Like, I don't really have a list of things that, like, other than like my physical qualities that I like about myself. Like, things that I've accomplished. Things that I've accomplished. I feel like hold on. Dude. Yeah. Okay. I feel like I haven't accomplished that much. I feel like there's more that I could accomplish. And I need to try. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I actually, unfortunately, I do have to take a break because I feel like my camera's going to overheat soon and I don't want to deal with that. So while I'm having this brain fog, I'm going to take a break. I'm back. No, like, okay. I'm back and I'm going to stay. I'm not going to leave again. I'm so sorry. If I look like shit, I am going to have to just accept that because I don't know. I just, sometimes I'm going to look like shit. Sometimes I'm not going to look perfect and cute and great, you know? Sometimes I'm going to look like I kind of fumbled with my look. And I just wanted to be cute and chill today. I'm in like a little pajama feeling set. I'm just looking cute and chill. Because it was a hard week. Like, fuck. I had a hard time. I'm having a hard time. I don't really know where I left off. I was having a brain fart. I'm sorry if y'all wanted to continue that conversation, but I forgot what I was talking about. But what I do want to talk about right now is like okay, I feel like sometimes there's a lot of pressure that I put on myself with like just being, I don't know, like I feel like I blame social media for so much. And yes, I believe in social media has a humongous influence on life and how people want to live their life and how they think their life should be. But if I give it that credit, that is me making it true, like making it reality. And like, yes, it is reality, but it doesn't have to be my reality. I do not have to blame the fact that like I feel like I'm not good enough on social media. I do feel like a lot of times I don't think I'm good enough for certain things, or I'm not doing good enough in life. And it definitely is because of what I see on social media, but it also has a lot to do with what I see in real life. And I think that's because everyone's just trying to get to something. Like I feel like if we were all lined up, like everyone in the world, and there was just some people who just started figuring things out. Like we all had one goal and it was just to fucking vibe. Like we were all leveled here and we were literally all given the same exact tools. Same exact thing. And all we had to do was survive. Survive. Figure it out and survive. I feel like the way that it happened is people just started figuring it out faster than other people. And some people seeing what they were doing and started copying what they were doing and finding their own path that way. And then it just becomes like where chunks of people believe this way is the best way, and people believe this way is the best way, and this person believes, this group believes this way is the best way. And things are getting thrown out and it's like, you're so dumb and stupid and you're so ugly and poor. We are the rich ones. We're doing it the right way. You guys are dumb. It's going to fail you in a couple years. Like, everyone just trying to figure out what's working for them and believing in themselves. And then they have people telling them that they're not fucking good enough. That they're not doing it right. I feel like that's what social media is. Because although that was something that was already happening, just like a lot of things today that people are finding out about, these things have always happened. They just weren't displayed publicly because there wasn't a public like that. It was just life. Like, you were just being. And yes, I believe judging people was always a thing, but it's so much more prominent now because of social media and everyone's in competition. I feel like girls are in competition with other girls, and it makes me sad because, like, I'm not even gonna lie, there are some times where I'm a hater. There are some times where I'm just hating on a girl for no fucking reason because I don't get this about her, or I'm comparing myself to her and thinking that, like, well, if she can do it, obviously I can do it, so why, like, you know, like, just being a fucking hater. Just being a fucking hater. And girl, that is ugly. That's ugly as fuck. I want to be the girl that just supports people who feel good about themselves. Like, if you like the way that your outfit looks and I happen to fucking hate it, who the fuck cares what I think about your fucking outfit? Who the fuck do I think that I am to make someone feel bad about the way that they feel about themselves. If you think that you look good, then you fucking look good. And you know what? I'm going to be the person to tell you that you look good. Because somebody needs to be that person. Especially like with social media. TikTok is a different brand, but fucking Instagram is so ruthless. There'll be a girl who just is feeling herself, and there's people in the comments saying whatever they need to say, and I will be the person to be like, yes, you're a queen. Get that shit. Do it. Twerk that little ass, girl. Wear them ugly ass shoes. You owning them ugly ass shoes. Those are your fucking shoes, girl. You made them your shoes. They're not even ugly no more because the way you got them on. Yes, queen. Like, I'm just tired of hating on people because it honestly drains my energy. And like I said, I'm protecting my energy. As 24, I don't even know what my mindset is going to be like when I turn 25. I just constantly wanted to get better. Like, I want to think the best about people and about myself. And there's like little habits that I picked up to do that. Like going for walks. I love walking. I've been walking since I could fucking remember how to I've been walking since I started walking. Like, I would walk to school, elementary, middle school, high school. If I missed the bus, if I didn't have a ride, I would just walk. I never cared. Like, even sometimes the walks will be like 40 minutes. And my little brain didn't understand that was far. Like, it gave me so much time to be creative. I have a wild imagination, and I'm constantly improving in my head. I'm having monologues in my head. Like, my mind is constantly going. It's never a time where it's just silent. And so, like, when I'm on walks, I'm thinking about so much stuff that, like, inspires me, that makes me, like, happy, like, living outside of my reality. And I think that's actually called something. I think it's called avoidance. There's, like, a medical term for, like, when you rather live in the reality that you created in your mind than your actual reality. There's a medical term for it. I definitely have that because half of the things that I believe happened probably did not happen. I imagined it, and I imagined it so well down to details that I believe that it happened. Like a fucking movie. Like, I played a movie for myself and watched the whole thing, and I can tell you everything about the fucking movie. The movie didn't exist. It was in my head. That's there's a medical term for that, and I have it. But that's why I like to walk. I started going for walks, and then I started going to the park and doing Pilates at the fucking park by myself. I literally will drive to a park with my little yoga mat, my AirPods, whatever I need. I'll bring a book with me, some little snacks, water, and I will walk around the park, find a nice spot where I can do Pilates in, lay that mat out, put on my little move with Nicole, prop her up, and get to work. And when I have my headphones on, I don't know if this is just me, but when I'm working out and I have headphones on, it feels like nobody is looking at me or nobody's worried about me. Like, I'm in my zone, and so what the fuck is everybody? Like, no one even exists, it feels like. The moment I don't have my like, I worked out one time without any music headphones because I didn't have them. They were dead. I don't know what happened to them. I think my sister had them, and I could not work out. It's like I was discombobulated. I didn't understand any workouts. I couldn't do it. It just like, dude, I was so in my head. Like, I felt like everyone was watching me. Everyone could hear me. Girl, I wasn't worried about none of that when I had my music playing. When I couldn't hear the outside world, I did not care about what the outside world heard. But when I could hear everything, I feel like I just became hyper aware of everything where everyone else was. And everyone else was literally doing what they were doing the same time I had the headphones on. Nothing changed, except for the fact that I could hear the world. And that's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. Like, it's crazy how the mind works. Like, your mind is a crazy ass fucking place. And it's so important to reprogram that place, retrain that place, make that place a safe space. Make that place home, where you like to be, where If you were by yourself, you wouldn't mind being there. If you were in public, your mind wouldn't send you into a fucking spiral because it's so healthy that it doesn't even create those fucking thoughts. I don't know how my mind became so corrupt to where, like, I think bad things or whatever, but, like, I'm actively making the decision now in my life to change that, to catch on to those thoughts and change them before I go into a rabbit hole and, like, start spiraling about the thoughts that I created in my own head. Like, I'm so tired of creating things that are not real, especially if it's negative. I'd rather create the things that are so far beyond me, but if I think about it enough, it'll come true. Just like all the bad things I thought about came fucking true. Like, when I was in high school, I did not have one pimple on my face. I did not have acne like that. And if I did, it was like regular puberty acne. It would come, it would go. But I was so mean to myself. And I don't want to blame anyone for this. But this is why I thought I wanted to be a counselor. I mean, I do want to be a counselor. That's what I'm in school to do right now. I'm taking classes because I would love to be a counselor for middle school kids. When I was in middle school, that's when I started to go through puberty, and you start thinking about things that you never used to think about when you were just an innocent little kid. Like, you didn't care so much about the way you looked. If you had an outfit and you thought that shit was cute, you put that on and you went. You didn't really care about your hair. If it looked done, it felt done, it was done. As I got to middle school, I started to care more about how I looked, what I smelled like, how my hair looked. I wanted to wear makeup. Like, I just started changing things. And I wasn't surrounded by people in my life who encouraged me to not care so much about that in the right way. Like, I didn't grow up being told that I was beautiful. I didn't grow up being told that, like, I just didn't grow up with affirmations. I didn't grow up thinking that I could accomplish anything. Like, I just did not grow up hearing those things. I actually grew up hearing the exact opposite. That I was dumb, that I had no common sense, that, not even that I was ugly, but, like, when you hear negative things about yourself, you start to think things that no one said to you. Like, I don't think anyone's actually called me ugly, but I started to think that I was ugly. Because if I'm being told that I'm dumb, or if I'm being told this, or I'm being told that, like, I wonder what else other people are saying. They're probably saying more things to me, just not to my fucking face. Like, if someone's treating me a certain way, it's gotta be because I'm not attractive. I see how they're treating that attractive person. I started to think that it was about looks. And so I wanted to change the way that I look. And I wanted to start trying to wear makeup. My mom did not allow me to wear makeup. She was not going for that. She picked out my clothes for school. Like, my mom was very strict on me being a kid, which I appreciate. Like, I love that I did not grow up so fast. My mom didn't give me a phone until I was literally a sophomore in high school. Like, I was a kid for as long as I could be a kid, which I am very grateful for, because who knows who I would be to this day if she was not like that. So thank you, mama, for that one. But I remember this distinctive memory. I don't even want to say who did it, but they were a family member. And me and my cousins, we all lived together at this time. We were going to the same middle school. And my cousins were older than me. I was the youngest one in the bunch, besides my little brother, but he wasn't in middle school yet. So it was just me, my brother, and my two cousins. They were all older than me. And obviously, like, I loved my cousin. She was the coolest person ever. She drew really good. She had nice fashion. I loved all her clothes. She was super creative, and she was so herself. Like, I did not understand where she got that personality from, but it was hers, and she owned it. And I loved her. I looked up to her. I wanted to be just like her secretly, but I also wanted to be like myself. So she was older than me. Her mom let her explore with makeup. So she would, like, not wear it to school, but, like, at home, we would, like, play with makeup and stuff. And one time I was just like, I'm gonna wear this to school. It was just mascara, by the way. It was just mascara. But I just put mascara on and I was like I went to go to school. And someone said to me, you know, why do you have on makeup? I'm like, because I like it. Like, it's cute. They said to me as a 6th grader that if I wear makeup now, I'm going to need it when I'm older. And even my 6th grade self was like offended by that. Like, what? If I start wearing makeup, I'm going to need it, so it's going to ruin my face? All I had on was mascara. And also, you wear makeup. She was literally wearing makeup. And I was just like, okay. That, honestly, is when I realized that people will just hate on you. And I don't even know, as a 6th grader, how I even thought about that being, like, someone hating on me. But that's exactly what I thought. I'm like, oh, she's a hater. She thinks she just can't tell me that I look nice, that I look cute. She has to just say something negative to me. Like, you look cute, but you don't need makeup. Just, like, there's no compliments there. It's just straight up just something that's fucking rude. Like, what? Why would you say that to me? I'm literally a kid, and you're a grown adult. Like, what? And I was like, okay. It didn't bother me that much because, like I said, I was a kid. After I started to get older, I'm getting 7th grade now, I started dressing differently. I started wanting to dress differently. My mom didn't let me, but I liked wearing tight clothes. And she didn't like me wearing tight clothes. I didn't understand why. I cared more about my hair. She would do certain hairstyles, and I didn't like it, and I would cry because I didn't want to go to school looking that way. And I went to a predominantly white school in middle school and in high school. So a lot of the girls looked a certain way with their hair, they had money. My mom didn't have that much money growing up. Like, she did what she could with what she had. She's a single mom with 7 kids. You know what I'm saying? She made the best of the situation, and I was grateful for it because I didn't understand how not to be until I got to a certain age where I just felt like, fuck my mom, she is the worst. Like, I don't care if she says she doesn't have money. I know she has money. She doesn't want to spend it on me. Like, she's the worst. But, like, when she would pick out my clothes, it would make me upset because I'm like, she doesn't want me to dress the way I want to dress. I wanted to wear tight clothes because I thought that would get boys' attention. All the boys liked all of the white girls. Even the black boys. They did not like the black girls. And there was only a few black girls at the school. The fuck? And I get it. A lot of the black girls at that school were like, I don't want to say ghetto, but they just weren't whitewashed. And I happened to just be whitewashed because all my friends were white. I had a few black friends in middle school, but most of them were white because I came from my elementary school, and they were white everywhere. And so the way that they acted, I just adapted their personality. And I didn't spend that much time with my black family members because they all lived in California and I was living in Vegas. So my siblings, we all went to the same type of schools. Like, you know, we moved around a lot. And we always ended up, like, I think we were in one neighborhood where it was, like, ghetto, considered to be ghetto. And it was. That shit was ghetto. It was ghetto. But we were literally kids. I was in elementary school and we lived there. So it was, like, whatever. But, yeah, so that was my first experience, me realizing that people could be haters even if, you know, you're a fucking child or whatever. And then, like, I just started noticing, like, other things that I just didn't like about myself. I started being insecure about my hair, started being insecure about my body. My skin tone, I wasn't really that insecure about because that's the one thing that people would always compliment me on. Teachers, any adult, like, everyone would compliment me on my skin. And they would tell me that they wished that they had my skin color. And so I was just like, oh, like, that's really interesting. Like, it's interesting to know that you guys are all white and you wish that you were my color. Because even though I was young, I still, like, history. I knew about slaves and I knew about racism. So I was like, okay. I didn't know what I was because my mom's skin color is so light. She looks like a white woman. If she didn't have like the features of a black person, I would think that she was white. So I didn't know what I was. I just knew that I was black because my dad was black. Like, I could tell that my dad was black, you know? He was black. So I knew that I was black, but I didn't understand light skin, dark skin, none of that. I was an innocent kid who just wanted to do choir. And I was in choir. I don't know why I said anything about choir. But this all comes back full circle to me talking about wanting to be a counselor. I feel like at that age where I was going through puberty and learning all these insecurities, what I really needed was someone telling me that I was beautiful just the way that I was. That I could be so great. That everything that I want to be in my life, I could be. And it's like, I'm not going to say I never got that. My teachers would literally tell me that. I remember having a 4th grade teacher. She was my cheer coach. I was in cheer in 4th grade. She loved me so much. Like, I couldn't wait to go to school to see her. Like, I would rather be with her than I would have been at home. And it wasn't because home was so bad. It was just because she was just so nice to me. And she treated me like I was special. She just treated me like I was special. Like, she made me feel like I was beautiful. She made me... she didn't even tell me that I was beautiful. She didn't even give me those type of affirmations. She just, like... She did give me affirmations, but it was just more so, like... She just told me that I would be... Like, she just made me feel like I was going to be a great person. Like, I was going to grow up and I was going to experience great things in life and do great things in life and thrive. It's like she saw my potential and I felt that she actually saw my potential. Like, I don't know what it was about that lady, but she made me love myself when I didn't feel like I was being loved. And so I didn't understand the concept of tough love. My mom was a tough love person. She didn't really do affirmations. She was just hard on us all the time. And I get everyone's parenting style is different, but like everyone's like what they receive is going to be different too. And I didn't receive that as like, she loves me, that's why she's hard on me. I received it as she literally hates me. I don't understand why she just can't be nice to me and I will be a better person because of it. Like, I just, like, it just didn't work. Like, we just didn't get it. Like, it just didn't work for me. Her parenting style didn't work for me. And that is actually possible for parents who think that, like, it's just their way or no way. That's not real. It's not. Your kids are either going to end up hating you or just not having the relationship that you would like to have with your kid, because they're just going to feel like you don't see them for who they are. Your kid is not a mini you. Your kid is a product of you, but they are a completely different mind than yours. So, learn your kid. But yeah. So I wanted to be a counselor because I feel like when you're that young, you really need someone to speak life into you. I feel like that's the perfect age to start talking about like the reality of life. And you shouldn't have to wait till you become a high schooler to learn that life gets fucking hard after high school. Like, you should learn that young so you can be prepared for it by the time you get to high school. And you should be prepared that the world is fucking mean. And there's people out there who are not going to think the same way about you as you do yourself. And it's okay. Because who needs those people, you know? Like, instilling confidence in a child, and I'm talking about confidence. I'm not talking about cockiness or being conceited. I'm literally talking about confidence, believing in yourself. Instilling that in a child will go so far. And that's the reason why I want to be a counselor, because I feel like watching my sisters grow up. My little sister, the youngest one, she used to have dreads, and she literally cried to me one time because the kids at school were talking about her having dreads, and like, I was like, dude, like, that is so sad. Like, it made me cry for her. Like, I literally cried, and I was like, you're so beautiful. Like, who cares about how your hair looks? Your hair doesn't make you who you are. You can change your hair. You can't change the person you are inside. And I hope that you would never change anything on your body that isn't easily changed. Like, you're beautiful inside and out. And those people who are making fun of you aren't. Like, that's just what it is. And that's why I want to stop being a fucking hater. Because to talk bad about someone makes you ugly. And I don't want to be ugly. I want to be good. I want to be a good person. And I forgot who I was talking to, but I always been concerned about being a good person. And someone told me that you are a good person. And I'm like, well, how? Like, I've done horrible things. Like, I've done bad stuff. I think I've done things I'm not proud of that I regret. I regret doing them, but I don't regret what I learned from it. But I regret some things that I've done that were bad. And it's like, but bad people don't care about if they're bad people. And I'm like, okay, since it's just that easy, okay. But then I like started thinking about it, and I was just like, dude, I can't be a bad person if I genuinely don't want to be. Like, if I care about doing certain things because I don't want to be a bad person, then obviously I'm not a bad person. Because yeah, if I was a bad person, I wouldn't give a fuck about being a bad person. I would just be a bad person. And I would be okay with that. And I'm not. Like, I'm just not okay with being a bad person. So I started reading books. Right now, the book that I'm reading actually, so the book that I've been reading is called Change Your Mind, Change Your Life. No, for real. It's called Change Your Mind, Change Your Life. I barely started reading it, so I don't want to say like, oh my god, it's the best book I ever read. It changed my fucking life. You know? But I think the title of the book is self-explanatory in itself. It kind of just goes into everything I just fucking said. You change that perspective, it's going to reflect in the way you live your life. And get to reading, all right? Y'all talk about, I want a better life. Like, I want to change my life. I want to be on my shit. I want to be the best version of me. Like, I really want to up myself. Like, 2025 is going to be my year. But we're not reading. We're not going outside in nature. We're not putting the phone down. We're not stop gossiping. We're not watching baddies. We're not feeding into the world, you know? But we want to be the best versions of ourselves. But we're not getting the fuck up in the morning. We're not rolling out of bed when the alarm goes off, and we're not pressing snooze. You know what I'm saying? We're not putting our best foot forward, but we want to be the best version of ourselves. There are some things in life that can coexist. Did I say that right? There are some things in life that can coexist, but there's just a lot of things in life that can't, and that's one of those things. You cannot want the best for yourself and say that you're going to be living in your best self and not do the things necessary to do so. The way that you live your life right now is what you trained yourself to do. So now you just have to train yourself to do something different and see the difference that it makes in the quality of life that you live. Your life reflects how you feel about yourself. Your life reflects what you do. If you're not doing shit, that's what it's going to reflect. That's what I had to tell myself. I'm not talking to nobody specifically. I'm literally talking to myself. Because, girl, I'm so unsatisfied. I'm definitely happy and blessed and grateful, but I'm unsatisfied because I know I could have more and I could be doing more. But it's like, then just do it, girl. Do what you got to do to get there. You're prioritizing being lazy. You're prioritizing indulging in what's comfortable. And you need to stop being comfortable all the time, girl. Get uncomfortable. That's how you keep up and moving, is when you're uncomfortable. Because when you're comfortable, you don't do shit. You're like a fucking potato, bitch. And I hate that. Potatoes are good, but you don't look good. So, please. That's what I have to tell myself sometimes. And then I rephrase that with, you're beautiful and you're a queen and you just gotta be better. you know? So I started trying to read books. I was talking about this earlier, but I never finished saying what I was saying. When I was in high school, I didn't have one pimple. I started speaking on myself, telling myself that I was ugly and that I had acne. And after I got out of high school, completely different. Like, I started getting acne. Like, bad acne, too. Like, big ass pimples that fucking hurt. Like, I wouldn't get clusters of them, but it would be like a big ass pimple that takes forever to go away, and then another one would come. And they would be big and painful. Like, what the hell, you know? Like, no, what the fuck? And I'm like, okay, man, what am I doing wrong? Like, what am I not doing? Am I not taking care of my skin? Am I not eating right? I didn't know what it was. I went to a dermatologist. They assigned me these pills. They worked for a little bit, so I stopped using them, and then I lost myself again. Like, I tried to do certain things, but for a long time, I thought, like, my acne made me very fucking ugly. Like, I thought I was ugly with my acne. And nobody was telling me otherwise. Like, literally. I did have one person in my life who would always affirm me once I, like, got out of high school. I lived with her for a while. She made me feel like an amazing woman. Like, she definitely... I have to give her credit in the woman that I am today. Because she definitely contributed to that. But, yeah, I literally... because I was talking so badly about my face when I was in high school, and then when I got out of high school, I started living in that truth, and I hated it. So then I started taking care of my skin, and it got better, and I started to feel like I was getting out of control again. So I was like, maybe I should just try telling myself that I have clear skin and my skin's so good and all these things. And although now I feel like my acne is hormonal, it only comes when my period's coming, I feel like it worked. Did it happen as instant as the acne coming? No. But it's slowly working. It's helping itself out. I'm taking care of my skin, and I'm also speaking life into it. It's like when you have plants and people say talk nicely to your plants, whatever, and your plants will grow and be strong and they'll be happy. That's the same thing. You're feeding your energies. Like, the wavelengths that happen when you're being negative and the wavelengths that happen when you're being positive are different. They're not just the same. You know, they're literally different. The energy, the atoms that create negative thoughts, put that out into the world. And the ones that create positive thoughts, put that out into the world. So replace all the negative ones with 5 more powerful ones. 1 negative, 5 powerful positives. That's how you cheat the fucking system. That's how you trick your brain. Yeah. Tricked ya. My brain thought it was defeating me, girl. I had you understood the whole time. Sorry, my eye is literally itchy as freak right now. It's like itchy on the inside. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel like if I lift up my eyelid and scratched in there, whew, that would help so much. Okay. Oop. I'm not gonna lie, this kind of was like a longer episode, and I feel like I still have so much to say, but I don't want to like yap for so long, especially because there was a vlog in this one. But I really hope that this message that I'm trying to put out there is receptible, if that's even a word. I hope that it could be perceived, and I hope that it resonates with someone, because I truly just want to empower people, but like especially women. Like, we just left our Women's Month, and no one was really even talking about how March is literally National Women Month or whatever. Like, no one was talking about it being Women's Month, and I feel like being a woman is hard because I feel like we are misunderstood by males and also our peers, like other women. Like, not every girl is going to fit every other girl, but we all understand what it's like to be a girl. And there's community in that. Like, some girls are in denial about the fact that they are a girl. And I don't mean trans. I'm not talking about trans people. I'm talking about girls who are not girls, and who like would pick a man over a woman. Like, You're in denial about being a girl. You know what it's like. You know what it's like. Even without experiencing it, I feel like women are naturally empathetic creatures. Like, we know what it's like to be a woman. Like, we could understand certain things. We've all experienced a taste of something. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand women who just don't support other women. Like, especially if you're what's the word? Content with yourself. There's just absolutely no reason why you shouldn't be supporting other women. Even if you aren't content with yourself. Just be supportive. Like, clap for people. It literally is okay to be proud of someone else for something that they're doing. Even if you're not there yet. You're not going to do the same thing that the next person is going to do. And if it's something that you're not even interested in doing, why the fuck would you not clap for them? Like, that makes no sense. Like, everyone has their own journey and everyone's just trying to figure their shit out. And if you're putting yourself out there enough to, like, even if it is just your friends or close friends and you're posting a video of a talent that you have or something that you're interested in, it's okay to see that's on someone's post and just like it for them. Like, hey, that's cool. You like that? That's cool. Even if you're not interested in it. And if you're not interested in it, then why are you following that person? I don't understand following people that you don't even interact with. Why am I following that? I'm always constantly unfollowing people because it's like, I don't even know this person. First of all, I don't know this person. And I want to be surrounded by people that just support me. Like, it's not even about having all these, I don't care how many followers I have. As long as the people that follow me respect me and support me. Otherwise, I don't want them following me. I don't want people who don't want to be in my life there. And I feel like social media has lost its, like, purpose. Like, right now, with the purpose of social media is just to make money, which I love that. But it's also like, when people want to show life, that there's still life outside of social media, no one's interested in that. Don't follow that person. Like, I'm gonna support everyone that I care for, that I think, like, happy birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Why the fuck am I gonna follow you and not even wish you a happy birthday when you post that it's your birthday? Like, it's something so little. You can even text HBD. Like, it's just, like, little stuff like that. Like, what even is that? What is the point? Like, if you don't know the person, why are you following them? Like, I don't even understand this. I feel like it's just about numbers. At the end of the day, it's just all about numbers. And I don't want to be consumed by a fucking number. I want real and, like, authentic and richness. Like, I want to just be so warm. It's not about numbers. Numbers is not going to fill me. What's going to fill me is the energy that I put out and receive back. Because I don't want to put out bad energy. I only want to receive good energy. And I can't receive something that I'm not even putting out. You know what I'm saying? Closed mouths don't get fed. So whatever you're feeding out there, you're getting fed back to you. Open up that mouth and say some good things. I'm going to leave that with you guys today. Even though we do have a long episode, I can still fit a hot take anywhere that I go. Hot take of the week. Hot take of the week. Do you wanna get in with me? Hot take of the week. Do you wanna get in with me? See. Alright, that was so ugly. I felt like that was ugly. That's unfortunate. I need to reapply my lip gloss. Where is it? No, it's fine because I'm honestly about to leave. Hot take of the week. I just want to do one hot take. Today's hot take. What is a girl's girl? I feel like a girl's girl is someone who, I guess there's, like, multiple ways to be a girl's girl. Like, it's not just one way. I don't want to just say it's a woman who supports another woman. But, like, it's a sisterhood. Like, it's an what's the word? it's just something that you don't have to talk about. Like, we don't have to discuss that is a sisterhood right there. Like, that's something where we are going to come together as a community and we're going to be on a sister side. That's a girl's girl. I feel like there's a controversy right now with the girl's girl thing, like, where women are like, I'm not a girl's girl. Because a lot of you women are fucking dumb. Being a girl's girl does not mean that you need to support every single fucking woman. Do you know what I mean? It's just we're supporting right from wrong. Like, support the women who need the support. Dude, you know what? Because this is like such something I'm so fucking passionate about, dude. Like, I'm so passionate about this topic that it scares me almost. That I feel like I shouldn't be this fucking worried about it, but I am. BBL culture. That's what I'm going to talk about next episode because I need to unpack that. BBL culture is literally, that's something that's going to go in it. That is something that is going to be in the history books. I promise you. Give it like 15 years, BBL culture will be in the history books. And BBLs won't be a thing anymore, by the way. Then. They won't even be a fucking thing anymore. But it's going to be the hugest. BBL culture changed everything about the quality of fucking life. Because with BBL culture came with BBL aesthetics. It came with oh my gosh, I cannot wait to talk about this, dude. I'm so passionate about this. I'm very passionate I'm serious about this. I don't support BBLs. I support doing whatever the fuck you want to do with your body, but I don't support promoting it. Do not promote people to change themselves because you were not happy enough with yourself to stay the same. Do not encourage other people to do it because there is going to be a point in your life where you will regret doing a major change in your body like that. Even though I get sometimes BBLs go back down, whatever, I don't give a fuck. I don't do enough research about it. All I know is that I don't want anyone that I birthed out of me or that are close to me that I'm watching grow up ever feel like they're not good enough. They need to go lay on a table and dissect their body to look like someone else. Because they didn't come up with that with them. First of all, if anyone ever says that I just got a BBL because I wanted to, like, no one influenced me, that's a lie. You were 100% influenced. You did not just come up in your brain and think that I want to get a BBL because, I like the way I look. I wish that my ass was fatter and my hips. So I'm going to go see if the doctor can do that for me. You didn't think that. You didn't even know that anything was wrong with your body until you saw something that made you think that something was wrong with your body. And most likely what you saw was somebody who had a BBL. Case fucking closed. I can't wait to talk about that, dude. I really cannot wait to talk about that. I can't. But, okay, my camera is dying. So, that was my hot take. What is it to be a girl's girl? What do you think it means to be a girl's girl? And is a girl's girl something that everyone can do? Or is it just something that only certain people can do? Are you a girl's girl? Is it necessary to be a girl's girl? Is girl's girl meaning girl code? Or is it meaning sisterhood? Or is it meaning just supporting all fucking women? What is a girl's to you? Alright? So you already know next episode we're going to be talking about BBL culture. BBL culture. Thank you for everyone who tuned into this episode. I'm so sorry that it took me 2 weeks to put this out there. But like I said, I was recovering. I had a great time. And you know what? I wish I could tell you guys everything that happened, but I don't want this video to get monetized. But it was crazy. I did some fun shit. If you want to see, you can look at my Instagram, They Hate Geminis. That's my podcast Instagram, where you can see some behind the scene clips of things that I've done because they will be posted there. All right, but anyway, share with me some, like, the way they're feeling about life. I don't want to feel alone about this. I know I'm not the only person who feels like, if you can relate to anything that I said, definitely DM me. I always get your guys' stories, and I definitely always respond to people who have reached out to me. I like relating, you know? If we're relating. And share with me how your life is lately. What are some tips that you suggest that I do to put in my routine that'll help me be the best version of myself. Should we start a book club? Should we start a club where we just talk about changing your life and changing your mind? Should we do that? No, I'm just kidding. But if you love this episode, make sure you subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and always comment, share, like, whatever. All the spiel that you have to say. And yeah, thank you for tuning in for today's episode. And I'll see you guys next Saturday with episode 4. They Hate Geminis is out!